Chris Bolam. I'm a Principal Product Manager at Transform. I've been here for about a year and a half, and I've spent all of that time working with Department for Education.
Hi, I'm Yinka. I'm a Principal Business Analyst and Product Manager here at Transform. I've been here for a little over a year and a half. The duration of my time has been split between Department for Education and BBC in terms of client work. What excites me most about us coming together is, I think, just the fact that our values seem to align quite heavily. It's great whenever I speak to any of the original Cadence consultants, just that brilliance and diversity of thought. It just adds another layer of diversity in terms of approach that we might take. So I think it's just a nice way to strengthen our offering in general.
I think one of the things that I really like about Cadence and Transform coming together is Cadence has a lot of very, very versatile consultants, and there's a real ability around product and around kind of business thinking and business analysis. I think it's really nice to add to that the capability in Transform of specific BA and product kind of communities of practice as well. So yeah, I think they feed off each other really nicely and kind of bring some sort of fresh perspectives and ways of working.
Our approach to really getting in there, not shying away from the knotty challenges, the difficult conversations with clients, and also always looking for that value add opportunity. We don't just deliver on the ask, we really do go above and beyond. And that's definitely something I think is important to preserve, maintain.
Yeah, and interestingly, that's probably like a real point of overlap between the two companies, because it's similar with my experience of Cadence was, we weren't just going to do whatever a client wanted on a capability contract. We'd get stuck in, we'd challenge around the knotty problems, we'd make sure that we were really chasing like meaningful outcomes rather than just, helping a client sort of crank the handle on feature delivery. So I think that works really well, and preserving those aspects of the culture is like where the opportunity lies.
I would say it's just been nice to know that Chris is there as someone that I can go to if there are issues, or if I want another thought or perspective on some of the challenges I'm facing with DFE. It's really nice to have someone also working in the same problem space, but also Chris is a former head of product. So he is incredible, and I love that he adds another layer of thinking, and it's nice to know that we have a sort of a safe space to kind of go back and share through what some of the issues are.
Thank you. From my perspective, because Yinka straddled both product and business analysis, and most of my career has been product, but it's also been a little bit business analysis way back when. So really good to have kind of Yinka's up-to-date perspective on business analysis, particularly in kind of agile contexts, because way back when I was a BA, it was in a much more waterfall world. So just understanding kind of how it's translated into the agile world, how we work with clients on that perspective is like super valuable, and kind of the product experience kind of makes that real for me as well. One of the things which has emerged in the community of practice, which I think is really promising, is just the desire that, I think both Yinka and I and others in the community of practice have got to treat product and business analysis as kind of complementary parts of the value deliverable, rather than just distinct pools of resource that can be deployed as needs be. For me, I think that's exciting, and is again really good opportunity for us.
I think very much that we are all in, and it's genuine, and it's nice to see, like I say, when I speak to any original Cadence people, I feel like it's really true to all of us. And I think we're able to be stronger in our offering. It's nice when we're writing bids to have that additional consideration and, like I say, that additional layer of thinking and contribution.
I just kind of feel like it really consolidates the idea that we work with our clients to kind of, like I said earlier on, the idea of meaningful outcomes. We don't have conversations with clients along the lines of, well, we think that you should be doing this. Oh, you don't want to do that? Oh, well, fine, we'll do whatever you want to do. We keep challenging, and we're prepared to walk away from stuff that's not going to be meaningful for them or us. And I think the combined force of Cadence and Transform just gives us much more presence, and I think we support each other in taking that message to clients. So yeah, I think for me, and we sort of talked about this before, the idea of being all in is about that real focus on the meaningful outcome, just kind of the collective meeting of minds where we're all thinking that same way. I just think gives it much more power.
And just to add that, I think that shared focus on leaving the clients that we work with in a better condition than we met them in. Having that shared approach, again, just strengthens who we are and what we offer.
We're not a volume player, so we don't have a vested interest in just providing as many bodies we can into capability contracts. We're still at a size where we are focused on putting the right people in the right place to deliver useful outcomes. And, I think for me, long may that continue. I think we're going to really grow and succeed as a business, but I almost don't want to get us too big and lose that, because I think it's, a real part of who we are.